So let's start with Willie. He's going to run. He's not going to run the bases. He's going to sprint. Do the other stuff baseball-wise. It doesn't look like it will be tomorrow. So we just have to be patient. Hopefully, yeah.
It's just taking a little longer than you might have thought, Alex.
Not really. I mean, the way he's felt throughout. Monday, you got $1 down there. Under your seat, yeah. Under your seat. Hay un dólar ahí debajo del asiento suyo.
Shouldn't have said anything.
There you go. He picked it up. He got it. Yeah. Pick it up, bro. You never know. Willie, right? I mean, Sunday was a heavy day for him, running wise. Monday, like I said, he wasn't tight, but he was sore, and he's still a little bit sore. So we have to be careful. We don't want any setbacks, right? So when he goes, it's a full go, but it hasn't happened either today or tomorrow. It's not going to happen.
You took live at bats on Monday
He did, yeah.
against
Webb.
guy?
Webb, the righty,
Okay.
yeah.
And was that his first time seeing live pitching?
Live pitching, yes. Obviously, he's been facing trajectory
Yeah.
throughout the process.
Since Alex been back from his injury, you've basically had him in the number 2 spot. All the 2 games, you have him in the 3 hole today. Any injuries for that?
Just to switch it up, see if this works, kind of like give him a different at-bat. It will be the same at-bat, probably doesn't change, but just doing that. And with Trevor, having Jaron and Trevor back-to-back, hopefully we get on base and we can do our thing running-wise.
And what are you seeing right now with Alex?
Chasing pitches, just chasing pitches. I mean, if you look at his map, he's swinging at pitches in the edges of the zone, and he's never done that throughout his career. Oh, well, he's done it, and when he struggles, it's because of that.
I think physically everything's good. I mean, obviously guys are back this time of year.
Yeah, he's good.
Given that he's such a meticulous guy, is it surprising that he's chasing pitches, or is it just kind of part of the season and kind of?
I think that's part of chasing pitches.
Yeah.
Last night he was grinding in the video. He does that anyway. He can go 3 for 3 and he'll find something mechanically. And I saw him. Pete is there, and one of the things that I saw in 17 and he's done throughout his career is hunting pitches in certain areas and being disciplined of taking the other ones, right? And he feels like right now maybe he's swinging at pitches in the zone, but not the ones he really wants. And with Alex, throughout his career, he's very patient. He doesn't swing much. We know that. He'll be 0-2, and then all of a sudden he's 3-2. Kind of like one of the best at doing that. We were joking. I said there's 2 guys that do that very good. You and Eduardo Rodriguez, and he started laughing. But the other thing that, and this is when people talk about this guy in this ballpark, it's 81 games. It's not 3 games. It's not 4 games. I'm not saying his swing is bad here, but, game planning wise, they're not going to go through the honey hole. They're going to keep the ball in certain areas, and it's up to him if he's going to swing at those pitches or not. And hopefully today we're very stubborn as a group in the strike zone. I think that's where we are at our best. We know that. And, he needs to do that. He knows it too.
Alex, the wild card's so tight with so many different teams. Do you scoreboard watch it all during the game?
I did in Arlington, March 28th. It's right in front of you. There's nothing you can do.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he's everywhere. So, especially here, I'm looking at the picture and the scores are right there. So there's nothing you can do.
But does that change in any way
the way I manage? No,
Yeah.
man. No. You just manage the game the way you're supposed to win games. That's it.
Did you expect Trevor to run as much as he has at the beginning of the season?
That's something he talked about it. He wanted to. It's been impressive. The attention to detail. I don't know where he's at right now in his career. 82% probably was the success rate. I know Carlos is the best one in the history of the game. Beltran is 85, 86%. And one of the things both of them talk about is like, I'm in scoring position at first. So when I go, I better be safe. And he takes a lot of pride on doing that. I remember last year or the year before, he got thrown out, and like he doesn't show a lot of emotion, but in the dugout he was very upset, and that's the reason. Like ball in the gap, he's going to score, but obviously he wants to get in a position to score with a single. But the process is good. Credit to Huddy and Flo. They're really good at looking at tendencies and counts and all that stuff that comes into play, because it's very hard. The way I know the two disengagements, but they're quick and they know it's Trevor. So it's been fun to watch. That whole process.
He was saying that he says there are some guys in the game who steal because they want to get more steals. He's trying to steal when it makes sense for you guys. Is that kind of what you were talking about?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's just, like, he's very patient. He knows what he's looking for. It might happen in the first pitch, like the other day, boom, boom, right there, and he took off, or he let the count go and the at bat goes, and then he'll take his shot. But it's not a gamble with him. It's not, like I think with him, he knows when he's going to be safe and he takes off.
In terms of raw speed, where would you rank him?
I think his first step is great. His leads are the ones you guys should take a look at it. I think it's the biggest lead in the big leagues, and I mentioned it a week ago too. When Ramon was the first base coach, he saw him the first time. He's like, oh God, he's gonna be out, and then it's the other way around. He's safe, easy. So he does everything fundamentally sound, perfect to be in this position.
But do you think he's faster than a lot of people assume?
I think so. Yeah. As far as like our numbers and all that, and today he was jumping, and him and Connor, they always go at it because they're like the two best athletes we have. I think he got him today. So he's a competitor. He's explosive. He's fast, and he's smart.
Does he take the biggest lead of anybody you've been around, or?
I thought Dave. That was a big lead. When I played with him in winter ball and with the Dodgers, obviously everybody will talk about the steal, but me seeing it, that was a big one.
After everything he went through in the past 3 years, how amazing is that he's close to 150 games? How much do you talk about it?
Yeah, he got an off day in Arlington just because his family was around and it was a lot that weekend, so just taking care of him. But he went to the office. He's like, hey, man, I want to play. And I'm like, yeah, you will play. We'll take care of you. You will take care of us. But, it's been only two, right? Two, right? Something like that? Four? Yeah, I don't even remember. I remember the mental one right before Milwaukee. But he's been outstanding for us. He takes care of his body. It's a whole year process with him. It's like these guys, Alex and Trevor, they have their team, around them, and nutritionists and PTs and obviously the people that we have here. But they know for them to pose and to perform at this level is more than just this is what you got to do, lift, the organizational lifting program. There's more.
What have they done for each other, like this year?
So that relationship was there a while ago. During the recruiting process, they talk a little bit. I think Trevor was very important. Kind of like telling Alex about who we are and what this is all about. And they're good friends, very different in a lot of ways, but the thing that they enjoy most is their families and baseball. They do that. One is more private than the other one. The other, he shares all his information with everybody or whoever wants to listen to him. Trevor is more quiet in a sense, but he's been a great leader for us. When we talk after games, like the other day when we celebrated him because he got his 10 years. The way he talked, I was like, man, that's really cool. Like talking about professionalism and be consistent, and that's what it takes, to post on every single day at the big league level. It's been impressive.
I was looking at Campbell's numbers in AAA. They seem like they're trending upward. At least the base numbers is
Yeah, I mean, he's had some good days hitting the ball hard, and others, not so great. He's been getting hits. He's been playing better defensively in the outfield. There's still work, I think offensively, and we're going to grind with him.
So is he, under consideration for the rest of the year, or is this?
I mean, everybody is, right? So, their season is almost over, right, this week.
Yeah.
So we'll see where we at in the next few days.
I mean, has he shown, from when you sent him down, has he shown some?
For what I've seen, he's been okay. Like I said, a few weeks ago, he got on a roll there, hitting the ball hard in the air, which is something very important. But there's other parts of the game that we got to get better.
You've had, obviously, swing and miss at the back end of the bullpen with Whitlock and Chapman. How different is it managing, like, the right-handed matchups when you aren't getting a ton of swing and miss?
Yeah, I got that question earlier today. Where we at right now, we feel comfortable with Slayton on a clean inning because he's coming from the injury. And with Wise cleaning it up, he's been solid throughout. He got the strikeout. He just didn't get a fastball up when he needed to. But I thought Zach was outstanding yesterday. That's the thing, like it's not only one day. Hopefully we can do it consistently. But between those three, they're going to be our guys. They've been our guys. Wise has been our guy the whole season.
Thinking back to like September of 21, you changed bullpen usage on the fly a lot in the final weeks of the season. How much is that like? How much is managing a bullpen in September just a different exercise?
No, it's different. It's very different. But you got to have the personnel too, right? And I think in 21 we had some veterans and they didn't care, right? And it's not that these guys don't care, but physically, Brazier was available 5 days in a row. Martin came out of the bullpen. Eduardo came out of the bullpen. So this is different pitching staff. We got some young guys that obviously we have to take care of. But as far as like usage, it's getting to the point that we got to push.
With Weissert specifically, the swing and miss have been pretty solid in the first half of the season. There have been times of good, effective contact management, but without swing and miss, and then some struggles in the second half. What's different about him when he is getting swing and miss?
Strike one. It feels like he's been behind a lot the last month and a half. So when you work ahead with that stuff, then you get the swing and miss. If you're behind, then obviously guys are going to be more patient. They're going to look for you in certain spots, and they put good swings on it.
Obviously, Roman's not doing much of it. Is he feeling any less one?
He said yesterday, I have to laugh. He's like, it was a very intense 25-minute walk on the treadmill, whatever that means. Yeah, he's feeling better, but that's all he's doing. Yeah.
Going back to Campbell, how much was resetting him and setting him down about slowing things down defensively?
That's part of it too. He struggled defensively here, so that's part of player development.
You guys are going to go back to Connelly Early on Sunday?
The way it is, I think, is Crochet. It is Crochet on Friday, as in now Harrison on Saturday and Early on Sunday.
Why Harrison over Tolle?
Tolle's going to be in the bullpen, so yeah, that's why. Yes.
Would that be like a piggyback situation Saturday since Harrison's been kind of short for a month?
All depends where we at on Saturday as far as like usage. But he threw the ball extremely well in Sacramento, so expect him to do that. He's done it at the big league level too.
What made you guys do that with Tolle?
Because we decided that it was going to be Harrison, and then there's no more starts, so put him in the bullpen and see where he takes us.
You mentioned a couple weeks ago how Pete and his group have been grinding with Cedon. I'm sure, he obviously wants to get the results right, but how do you manage somebody through struggles? What's been your approach to just reset them, get them back to?
Just tell them that you hit 230 in the big leagues, man, that I hit 230 in the big leagues. Like yesterday, for example, we've been talking to him about being patient, and work the count. he gets the 2-0 count, and then he gets a borderline pitch. It's a strike, and then he gets the same pitch, he swings at it, and he got a change up in the middle, and he misses it, So it's that balance, right? And we just have to slow it down somehow, some way. The kid is the best defender in the big leagues, and that's one of the reasons he's playing. And we do believe he still can hit. It hasn't happened in the second part of the season, but, it's never too late, Hopefully he gets going here, gets hot, and help us offensively.
How interested are you in Tolle in short spurts, like 1 inning or so?
We'll see how it plays out, I think stuff-wise, he can do it, It's just also make sure he's healthy, he can bounce back and all that stuff.
Tolle's another lefty in the bullpen. Just given how many you have, does that present some unique challenges management-wise?
Yes and no, right? Because you can be very aggressive every day with lefties, knowing that you're going to have lefties the next day. And the way the lineups are constructed now, you need lefties in the bullpen.
I asked you a few months ago about the winter leagues and the importance for the development of the guys. What players do you like to go this year to the winter leagues?
I got a few in mind, but I'm not going to tell them. I don't want to get in trouble.
On Giolito going to start tonight, when you think about the last 4 months, he's been really solid. A lot of starting pitching injuries for you guys. Some guys who were injured and then got injured again. How important has he been, not only in a veteran wisdom way, but a on-field performance?
Yeah, I think that's something we all knew, right? You guys talk about it, that we needed guys that can eat innings, and obviously it's not about just going out there and pitching 5 innings and giving it up. It's about performing, and he's been solid, really good. Seems like always give us a chance to win. Out of the top of my head, yeah, he struggled against LA, and the last one was San Diego, that inning, the 4th inning. But besides that, he's been on point, throwing a lot of strikes, and hopefully we can do that tonight. We're good.